So did you guys know today's the box workout? No? Okay. So hopefully a new background. So the box workout, we had some you guys are taking the classes on Zoom regularly, so but you could register as like a donation to do kind of like a Zoom open. So today's the first workout for the open that we're having. And hey Joe. And so today we've got a lot going on. We're all competing against each other, and you can put all your info in Wodify. So just keep that in mind that today's kind of going to be like the open household open. All right, cool. So let's get started. So today we've got a little handy whiteboard here. All right, so we've got V-ups, right, or tuck-ups, whichever one. We'll go over both. 4 by 20, you're gonna rest 30 seconds. Then we've got side body arch holds, 4 by 30 seconds per side. Rest 30 seconds, and then we've got arch body holds, 4 by 30 seconds to 45 seconds. So as long as you can really hold that position. So we're gonna go through that 4 rounds, and then we've got our AMRAP at the end, which is just a 10-minute AMRAP, 10 squats, 9 dumbbell snatches on the right arm only, so not alternating. Then 10 push-ups, and then another 9 dumbbell snatches on the left arm. And if you guys are gonna go RX, you're gonna do 50 pounds. There's no women here, right? No, so 50-pound dumbbell or kettlebell. Is anybody not using a dumbbell or kettlebell? I already know, Philippe, you're probably using your bag. Oh, we've got, is that juice? Alcohol?
It's like honey.
Oh, it's honey. Okay, cool. Does that have a handle?
No, but it's
okay.
But I'll use it as a dumbbell, right? I mean, it's not as heavy.
Yeah. No, it should be fine. I'm just curious how you're gonna grip it.
I think it's better than a backpack. I don't know.
Okay. You guys everyone else has dumbbells or kettlebells or something? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. So let's just warm up with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. All right. I'm gonna time you guys. Whenever you're ready, and go. Okay, 5 more seconds. Morning, Annette. Just doing some jumping jacks. And relax. And you can keep going for the jumping jacks just to warm up a little bit. All right, and now we're gonna go into some lateral hops. Okay, so we're gonna just go from side to side and back. Ready? 30 seconds, go. Five seconds. And relax. All right, guys, and we're just gonna get into some air squats. I want everyone to do 10 air squats. So nice and low, stay on the heels, keep those knees on the outside. 10 air squats. Okay, after your 10, we're gonna go into a deep squat. All right, and we're gonna sit into our heels, okay? I want you guys to be able to sit comfortably like this. If you can't get this low, right, you can sit right into here. All right, but we're gonna do this thing with our shoulders. So we're gonna reach forward. We're gonna alternate or internally rotate so our hands are facing each other. And if my dog wasn't there, I would be able to show you. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way down, sinking our head and our spine, and then we're gonna come all the way up onto our toes opening, our shoulders externally rotating. Okay, so from the side, you kind of look like this, right? I'm really, really low. And then I get in, externally rotating, opening up my chest and sitting on my toes. Okay, so this is 1 rep. You guys are going to do 8 of those. Okay, really think about pulling your spine. Right, we want to sink our head and think about the bottom of our spine being pulled. Really warming up the shoulders, making sure we're doing external and internal rotation intentionally, not just moving our arms around. Awesome. All right, guys. After your 10, we're going to stand back up. We're going to reach down. We're going to stretch our hamstrings. We're going to sink into that squat. And we're going to reach up, stand up. All right, you guys are going to do 8 of these too. Okay, try to keep your chest nice and high in the squat still. In this case, we want our spine to be nice and tall. We don't want to have it flex like we had it in the other squats. Okay, after our 8 here, we're going to go into some scorpion kicks. All right, so we're going to have our arms out. We're going to take one hand, kick over, reach that other foot towards our opposite hand, hold it, and do the other side. And we're going to alternate doing that 10 times. Really make sure we're opening up the hip as well as stretching the pec, the shoulder, and the bicep. Okay, guys. All right, we're gonna do some downward dogs to cobra. We're gonna turn our heads so we get that spinal rotation. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna sweep the floor with our chest, extend our hips. When we get down, I want everyone to look at each heel and come back into that downward dog position. Yep, looking at the heel. Okay, I want you guys to do 6 of these. Okay, after your 6, we're gonna go into some dead bugs. All right, so make sure that we're keeping our lower back against that ground. Right, we really wanna force our ribs downward, right? Closing that space between the floor and our lower backs. Okay, try to have your head resting on the floor. Don't be like this. Okay, and we're going to extend our leg and the opposite arm of our leg. At the same time, holding that tension in your core. All right, you guys are gonna do 10 alternating of these. Michael, try to reach your arm actively and keep one arm up the whole time. Yeah, there you go. Okay, 10 alternating here. Okay, guys, so we're gonna remind yourself of how we kept that pelvic tilt, right? And we're gonna flip over now. So we're gonna flip over, and we're going to basically push our thighs into the ground, right? Squeezing our butt and almost creating a hollow position right in here. Okay, and from here, you guys are gonna keep your legs close together, point your toes, push your thighs into the ground, lift up with your shoulders, and slowly push your shoulders down and back as you internally rotate your shoulder blades. And keep them behind you. Now come up and externally rotate. And come back down. Okay, this should be a slow, controlled movement. All right, make sure we're keeping our elbows locked and using our shoulder joint and not our wrists and our elbows. Okay, you guys are gonna do 6 of these. Try to make the rotations last through the whole movement of your arm. Don't just rotate in one movement. Okay, press those thighs into the ground. Keep your feet close together. Legs should be nice and tight. Okay, guys. And after that, we're gonna now do some inchworms into a push-up. Okay, so we're gonna walk ourselves down with our shoulders, push up, and we're just gonna come back up and stand up. You guys are gonna do 6 of these. All right, guys, after your 6, we're gonna do all that again. So we're gonna go back into our dead bugs. Okay, we're gonna make sure that when we do our dead bugs, that we're keeping one arm up the entire time. So if my left leg and my right arm are extended, my left arm is reaching actively towards that sky. I don't want to be looking like that. Okay, so we're gonna do another set of dead bugs, 10 alternating. And focus on keeping that lower back against the ground and almost making your entire body seem really, really still while your arms and legs extend. Okay, when you're done, you're gonna flip over, you're gonna do your shoulder cars again, the prone shoulder cars, creating that hollow position, right? Pushing your thighs into the ground. Okay, you're doing 6 of those. And remember to internally and externally rotate throughout the entire movement. Lock those arms. Make sure our feet and legs are together, your whole body's really tight, pushing your thighs into the ground, squeezing your butt. All right, and when you're done with that, we're gonna go into 6 more inchworm to push-ups. All right, guys, cool. So after your 6, I want everyone to watch me. And we're going to go over the tuck-ups and the V-ups. We're gonna go over everything. So I want everyone to give me 5 of these at first. We're going to lay on our backs. So just like the dead bug, right, we're gonna push our lower backs into the ground. Okay, and we're gonna be nice and straight. We're gonna have our arms behind us, right? And we're going to come up and tuck. So we're bending our knees, using our core, right? Coming back to here and coming up. One more time, right? And I don't lose that tension in my core, right? I don't come here and like arch my back and relax. I'm constantly keeping that tension. Whoa, yeah. All right, so everyone give me 5 tuck-ups. So we're gonna start with our legs straight, arms straight, and then we come up and tuck almost into like a little ball. Awesome. Okay, so that is a scaling option for this workout, but what we want to try to do is the V-up, right? So the V-up is just getting rid of that bent knee position. Coming here, and up, like that. And down, up. Making yourself look like a V. Okay, the key to this is trying to get your legs up and your arms up at the same time, just using that contraction. Once one is up and the other is not, you feel like kind of an imbalance. So try to do that at the same time, same quickness, coming up and controlling from the middle of your body. All right, so I want you guys to give me 5 V-ups. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible. And reach for those toes. Good, guys. So we're doing 20 of these. Okay, so keep that in mind for what you're gonna do for the workout. All right, so now we've got our side body arch holds. So before we get into this, I want everyone to just give me a side plank on each side. So we're gonna go into, put our hands straight down. My hand should be directly over my shoulder, all right? Or my hand should be directly under my shoulder, sorry. We're gonna kick one leg out, okay? And we're gonna bring that other leg, put it on top, pushing into the ground, as you can see. And I'm using my entire core here. I'm not sinking, pushing against that ground. Okay, I want everyone to just give me 10-second holds. Count on your own. Feel this out. Okay, you don't have to put your arm up or anything. Just want you to actively push against that ground. Okay, we're gonna do it on both sides. Okay, guys, so to get the arch, right, we want to make ourselves basically look like an arch. So we're really trying to push the inner part all the way up. All right, so we're going to be here, putting that leg out, right, back into our side plank. But from here, now I'm going to push my body all the way up, holding that position. Okay, and I'm really trying to push into this hip and close this gap right here. Almost like I'd be doing this, right? I'm trying to use those obliques to push into the side, just in a side position, okay? So I want everyone to try that out. Give yourself about 10 seconds or so, pushing into that ground. Really try to create the arch here. You're holding this for the workout for 30 seconds. Okay, so you guys are going to switch. Try on the other side for about 10 seconds or so. Good, guys. Okay, cool. Great. So now we've got the one last thing. We're doing arch body hold. So that is just, it's not on the side. It's just prone, which is laying down. All right. So kind of like how I explained with the dead bugs and with the shoulder cars, right? We're going to create that tension in our core and we're going to lay down. All right. So we're going to be here. I'm going to push my thighs into the ground. And I'm going to have my hands, my arms extended, keeping that tension, and I'm just going to lift up slightly, right? And the point is to lift up your arms and legs without getting rid of that tension. So you don't want to necessarily just extend all the way and use your spine, right? We really want to focus on creating that tension in our core and lifting from there. And not using our lumbar spine to overextend. Okay, so I want you guys to try that out. 10 seconds or so. Make sure our feet are together. All right, guys. So that is, those are the 3 things we're going to do for this strength portion. All right, so just to remind you, you're doing 4 by 20 for the V-ups or tuck-ups. Side body arch holds are going to be for 30 seconds per side. and then the arch body holds are going to be 30 to 45 seconds. Okay. You're resting 30 seconds in between each workout, and we're going to go for 4 rounds. Okay, so any questions?
Yeah, where are you supposed to feel the arch body hold?
I mean, it really depends on like what's going on with your body at the time, because like you are lifting your entire posterior chain, right? So like you're using your back, you're using your rear delts, you know, your arms, your glutes. So if you're sore in a certain area, you might feel it more in one area of your body than the other. But you really should feel tension in the back of your shoulder blades and in your core. So in your core, really, huh?
Not in your lower back. That's bad.
You don't want to feel that's kind of how you know that you're using your lumbar spine to get yourself up, right? So if you feel it in the middle of your back and kind of like your shoulder blade area and your arms, that's pretty normal because we are trying to use thoracic extension to try to kind of lift ourselves up a little bit while keeping that tension, right? But if you start to really feel it in your lower back and it's really, really tight, don't go so high. Just, you don't have to be really, these don't have to be high up. You don't have to be super high off the ground. Cool? All right, guys. So you're gonna do this on your own. Set your clock so you can keep track of your time for your rest. And then we'll start the Metcon afterwards. Remember, don't rest at the end of that tuck. Keep your core tension when you're laying on the floor. Good, Philippe, good. Push those hips up high. Push against that ground. Really try to flex those obliques. Nice, Johnny, good. A little bit more, Joe. Get those hips up. There you go. That's better. And arch yourself a little bit more, Johnny. Push, 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 push. There you go. Joe, keep your chest up a little bit more. There you go, good. Yeah, you don't want to be facing towards the floor. Looking good, Michael. Good. Push those hips up a little higher. Yeah, good. Nice. Let's try to keep our feet together a little bit more, Philippe. There you go. Nice job, Johnny. Keep those hips up high in these side planks or arch holds. Hips up high, hips up high. Close that gap. Good. Push against that hand. Push against your palm to get yourself a little bit higher. Keep those feet closer together, Joe. There you go. Good. Squeeze those legs. A little higher, Joe. There you go. Good. Get those feet together. Nice job, guys. Was that the last one? Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, guys. Nice job, Johnny. Okay, guys. So I want everyone to grab their weights that they're going to use for the AMRAP. Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys do one-sided deadlifts, right? So we're gonna have our feet hip width apart, grabbing that here, right? Having this other arm outward to the side. I look like this, right? I have a nice flat back. I'm stretching my glutes. We're gonna be here. You guys are just gonna come up, touch the ground, come back up, touch the ground. I want you to do 5 on each side. Make sure our weight is in our heels for this. Keeping our back nice and flat. Joe, we're not alternating. Because you're going to do the snatches on one side and then break it up with push-ups and do the other snatch on the other side. All right, guys, so we're going to go, now we're going to go into some high pulls. All right, so we're going to come up, pull it up, back down. Same side the whole time. Make sure that elbow is high and outside and my knuckles are facing down. 5 on each side. Okay. Try to angle this a little bit better so you can see me when I push it up. Okay. So when we do the snatch, I want to make sure that when you guys come up to here, right? It's hard to see, but my arm, I'll do it on the side. My arm is next to my ear, right? So I'm not overextended and I'm not out here. My thumb is also behind me. Okay, so I don't want to see that rotation where you're out here in the snatch and your thumb is to the side. Try to get that behind you. It's going to be a little bit of a safer way for your shoulder joint to hold the weight. All right, so we're going to come up. I like to hold the weight this way, right? So it's linear in between my feet. And I'm going to come up, right? And I'm going to come back down. Touch the ground. Use those hips to get up. All right, I want you guys to give me 5 on each side. You do not alternate. So try to have your stance a little closer together. Yeah. Use those hips, right? We want to use those hips to get the weight up. Remember that. All right, guys. And I want everyone to give me 5 push-ups. Okay, keep in mind that we want our shoulders down and back, right? And from behind, it looks like a 45-degree angle, right? We're not here, we're not out here. Okay, so our hands are next to our chest, and we're looking like this. I want everyone to give me 5 push-ups. Get that chest to the ground. Okay, and now I want everyone to give me the squats. Okay, so make sure that we are sitting in our heels. You guys see me? Kind of. Okay, sitting in the heels, putting our knees outward toward our pinky toes, getting our hips below parallel. All right, guys, so I'm gonna set our clock here. All right, so we are doing 10-minute AMRAP, right? So as many rounds as possible, 10 squats, 9 dumbbell snatches on the right arm, 10 push-ups, 9 dumbbell snatches on the left arm. Okay, if you guys are gonna go do RX, it's 35 pounds for women, 50 pounds for guys. All right, I don't think a lot of you guys have the RX weight. Joe, do you?
Yeah, I'm RX.
You, okay, cool. If not, that's really fine, especially if you have an odd object, because the odd object is kind of awkward and odd, right? So it will compensate for the weight. All right, so everyone, is everyone ready? Does anyone need to go to the bathroom or anything? Get water, we're all good? Thumbs up, okay, cool. All right, guys. Here we go, ready? And begin. Nice job, Annette. Keep going. Come on. Go as fast as you can, guys. It's only 10 minutes of work here. Get that hand off your leg, Joe. Keep that other hand strong. There you go. Good. Behind you or out. Squeeze it with the fist. Good. Use those hips to make the weight weightless, right? We want to really extend our hips. Make it fast. Come on. You guys got it. Good, nice and fast on these squats, guys. Nice and fast. Come on, up and down, quick. Keep your chest up tall on the squats. Don't hunch over. Awesome, guys. Looking good. Come on. Power through the hips, power through the hips. Stand up tall, stand up fast. Looking good, Annette. Keep it up. Nice, Joe. Good, good speed. Come on. A little faster, Johnny. Come on. You got it. You got it. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Keep moving. Looking good, Michael. Come on. Up. Nice and up. Back down and up. You guys got 5 minutes left. We're halfway there. Let's go. You got it, Annette. Come on, a little faster. There you go. Come on, guys. Let's go. Keep going. Push yourself. Try to get those hands off your legs, guys. You don't want to use that as a tool, as a crutch, really. Come on, explode from those hips. You guys got 3 minutes left. Let's go. Keep pushing. Come on. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Keep moving. Come on. 2 minutes. Come on, get these reps in. Let's go. 90 seconds, guys. Let's go. Push. Come on, Joe. You got it. Nice job. Good. You're gonna keep your chest up a little higher, Michael. Try not to hunch over. There you go. That's better. 45 seconds, guys. Push here. Final push. Let's go. 20 seconds. 10. Come on, let's go. Don't stop. Push through this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good job, guys. Awesome. All right. How many rounds did you guys get? 5? 5? Everyone got 5?
I forgot to count.
You lost count?
I forgot to count entirely.
Oh,
I got
no.
distracted this morning, but
It sounds like everyone got about 5 though.
I filmed some of it, so I'll check.
Okay, yeah, double check it. You guys did good. How do you feel?
It's hard.
It was a hard one. How are those side body arches? I've never done those before.
I forgot all about that already.
Yeah, those were those are old news.
That was a long time ago.
Feels like yesterday.
It felt good.
Yeah, they're okay. Johnny, you said what about yesterday?
The body arches feel like yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I bet after that. I don't know. I'll see if I'll do this workout later. I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, guys. Well, good job. And
Thank you.
Thank you.
bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.